Ladies Room comes to you compliments of
Renwick and Thompson Limited
agents for Western Union
and Beacon Insurance.
We plan for every major life event, from birthday parties to baptisms, and celebrating a life well lived deserves the same thoughtful planning. Beacon's Rest Easy plan is designed to give your loved ones the comfort of knowing that they can do just that. With no underwriting and cover for up to 6 family members that includes certain injuries, this plan can be yours for as little as 75 cents per day. Call us at Beacon or log on to beacon.co.tt for more info today.
2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6.
Education multiplies their chances and places the world of opportunity in their hands. No matter where they are in the world, make sure they're prepared for their journey back to school with Western Union. School fees, books, room and board, whatever the reason. Knowledge, independence, opportunity. Western Union, moving money for better.
My baby, all I want is big people thing now. Big people thing. I want sleep, leg and leg. Go to sleep, leg and leg. Wake up, leg and leg. Cause I'm too big for this, not much too big for this. No kiss and kiss, leg and leg. Holy leg and leg. Deep, yeah. I want big people like you. I like it like that. So you could scream and moan all you want. When I'm talking to you from the front, I know satisfaction. He said I'm taking the feelings away. Hear me now when I say, can't touch on myself anymore. Pushing up my back on a stove. I can't take, yeah. Sheldon.
Good morning, everybody.
My baby.
Welcome back.
Big
People take.
no, big
I see what going on outside, eh?
yeah.
I say no more. Listen to the song.
I want sleep, leg and leg. Go to sleep, leg and leg. Wake up, leg and leg. Cause I'm too big for this, not much too big for this. No kiss and kiss, leg and leg. Holy leg and leg. Deep, yeah. I want big people like you. I like it like that. So you could scream and moan all you want. When I'm talking to you from the front, I know satisfaction. He said I'm taking the feelings away. Hear me now when I say, can't touch on myself anymore. Pushing up my back on a stove. I can't take this thing again. Can't take this cookie thing there again. Maybe it's something I miss, but I feel like my time pass for this. I wanna bite on you and hear you scream, and you don't have to hold it in. Make all the noise if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Tell me, Lord, baby, yes, that's this part. Please don't stop, cause you love it like that. Like that. I want big people like you. So you could scream and moan all you want. When I'm talking to you from the front, I know satisfaction. He said I'm taking the feelings away. Hear me now when I say, I want sleep, leg and leg. Go to sleep,
Leg.
wake up, leg and leg.
That went outside,
Too
eh?
big for this,
Listen.
much too big for this. No kiss and kiss, leg and
Even
leg.
if you had to call back them people and apologize just for today and tomorrow, and then after that, send them on their way. You
Yeah.
can't go through the weather on your own.
I want put down honeys and cherries.
Sheldon Douglas, brand new one for Spice March 22. They're coming in fast and furious. There are so many rhythms, y'all. Listen.
Parents are telling
But
us,
this one here, I love it.
saying move.
That's the mood, right? For the day.
Stop.
Tomorrow,
Stop that.
rain like peas outside. Organize all yourself. Sticky links, all you does beyond. Make a call.
When I'm talking to you from the front, I
Can't be home drinking hot tea for yourself later at all. I ain't making no sense. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the room. Yeah, we're back in before business. They say after God is people business, so that's where we are right now. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Shante. Good morning, Cheryl. Jackie, good morning. Alan George, thank you so much. Good morning, Kizzy. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Luke. Good morning, Shauna Dakota. Good morning, Honey. Honey John, good morning. Good morning, Stacy, Kadena. Who else is here? Fatima, good morning. Good morning, Ramos. Good morning, Akeem, Lewis. Akeem, like people tell somebody tell you something about me, Akeem, you're just jumping in and out of Grenada and even passing and say hi. All you so by? Me want nothing, you know. Hey, Chantel, good morning. Here's another one, you Mr. Chantel. I ain't Miss Chantel. I ain't nothing to tell you. You're another one. Like you reach where you're going, you just give everybody a Grenada back. Like me ain't doing nothing there. So, anyways, I see you doing your thing. Big up yourself. Chantel. Naficia, good morning. Lydia, good morning. Morning, Pepsi. Good morning, Perrin. Kizzy Thomas. Who else is here? Queen B. Good morning, Melvin Brown. Good morning, Carla. Good morning, Myrtle. Good morning, Devril. Cheryl. Shelley. Good morning, Laura Lewis. Good morning, Reynold Noel. Carrie, good morning. Carrie, why you do Facebook ban you? All you just come on Facebook is post your little joke on them and go about your business. What's going on with you? Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Richard. Good morning, Trey. Of course not. How are you? How you keeps? Good morning, Alexander. Good morning. For tiredness and yeah. You're supposed to take another 2 weeks off after all that hard campaigning you did. Good morning, Junies. Good morning, BB. Good morning, Brown Sugar. All right, so big people thing. Listen, Alan, it's raining in Grenada. It's in the studio. I am so cold. It's not even funny. It is wet, cold, and it's gonna be like that for the next 48 hours. So we don't have that heat, right? We cold. So we're looking for a little leg in leg later. Good morning, Rondell. Hope all is well. So we have a situation on our hand again. Mine just tell me one of all you would have noticed it, eh? Yes, good morning, Hugh. Good morning, Trinidad in the building. Asking me why my neck's shining so much. Why you look like that? My neck is shining because I have ointment, antibiotic ointment on it because all the moles around my neck, they were removed. And I want to give a shout out to the guys at Dermamed. I removed all the moles because these things, they start like 1 and 2 and 3, and then they just started growing like wildfire. So I had them removed. So it's like a laser sort of treatment. They prick it and it sort of dries it up, and then it leaves the little scars. So as soon as it heals, it's like getting a tattoo. You know, after a while, your scales, your tattoo starts peeling and drying. Yeah, that's what it is. So I have to keep it, keep putting the stuff on it so it wouldn't dry up and be uncomfortable and itchy. And I tried putting on a powder this morning, but I realized when it rubbed against it, it irritated me. So I had to leave it exposed and put the stuff on it. So that's why my neck looking greasy. Yeah, geez. What's the process on a scale? If you have tattoos, it's easy to. You can. If you have tattoos, let's just put it like this. On a scale of 1 to 10, they numb it first. They numb the area first. But I have several tattoos, so my tolerance for pain is sort of high. But if your tolerance for pain is low, it's let's say about 6. On a scale of 1 to 10, let's give it about a 6. Yeah, but no cod liver oil. I had to about how my neck shining. So y'all are real out of time. In this hard Google times right now, we have a recession coming. Go get yourself talking about baby making weather, Miss Lady. Go in the pharmacy and organize yourself, eh? Enjoy yourself in the mass, but organize yourself. Can't afford to have an extra mouth to feed. That is not in the cards right now, especially if you can't afford it. Anyway, I'm talking to all you about these problems and them. Every time we come here, we're telling y'all about these problems, but y'all keep falling for the same problems. In case y'all didn't have the opportunity to go check out my Facebook page to see what we're discussing this morning, yeah, we're back to talking about people business. Politics over and done with. Yesterday was a one-off. Let's move along, all right? And, I saw the pictures with the Prime Minister going through the different Ministries. I wish I had that opportunity to follow him around yesterday. That must have been something, you know. But I'm sure pretty soon he'll address the nation and his first official capacity as Prime Minister, and we'll get an update as to who's going where and what ministry and what have you. So hold straight, all right? Whatever you see circulating, stop spreading it and running with it. Wait until an official announcement is made, which will be done in due time, and we'll take it from there. But in the meantime, let me deal with them problems. So this person says, good morning, good evening. Well, I was yesterday they sent it, so it was evening. I need advice from the public. I am in a 10 years relationship with this guy. We got 3 children together. Recently, he left his phone unlocked. Well, I was curious, so I checked his phone, and while going through his WhatsApp, I saw conversations between him and his so-called best friend, female. He was professing his love for her, so she asked him, what about your girlfriend? And he told her that I am not his type. Would you still be with this guy if you were in this position? No. No. No matter how much, man will say anything to get that thing. There are some boundaries that a matter of fact, you know what? Then we start with going with the phone thing. I've been here numerous times telling y'all about this phone. Going through people's phone. And I am of the firm belief when you go through someone's phone, whatever you find, you're going to have to deal with it. Reasons being, the one time I took my fastness and went through the Mr. Phone, I went through menopause. I went through high blood pressure. I went through heart attack. I had stroke. Everything in one. And it's a good thing that person was knocked out, intoxicated, knocked out. So I took my sweet time. I forwarded to myself because I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to go through all of this just in case homeboy get up and see me going through phone. So I forward everything. And the next day I take my time and go through it. And like I told you, stroke, hot flashes, pressure gone up. And this is somebody that you're sleeping next to, in a relationship, and the type of conversations they're having about you with other people. Telling people that you that push it up yourself and them, you don't want them. And when you threaten to leave them people sit down in front of you crying long tears, fresh coal. When I tell you fresh coal, took that person, sit down in front of me crying when I decided, you know what, I had enough. No much time, I'm like, I'm out. Fresh coal. And then you're going through phone and seeing them telling people, is you that pushing up yourself on them and they don't want you. You think, I don't think there's problems on them good when they want to go and do it. But my thing is, if you want to go mess with other people, why you have to make up stories about the person you're dealing with? Why you can't just be straight up and say, listen, hey, me and my madam, whatever, me and my miss dealing, but I ain't too happy, whatever. And a lot of them, they lie. Sometimes they get in everything going nice, but just that they see somebody else and they want the opportunity to be up all in person. So it doesn't matter. All kind of story, all kind of lie. The woman doesn't cook, she doesn't clean, using nasty thing out. And you're coming home every day, place well made up, food always on table. You're having the time of your life, but you're going to tell other people outside that the lady doesn't do nothing. So you're looking for a way to leave the relationship. If you can't deal with what is going on in people's phone, don't go through people's phone. Because whatever you find, you're going to have to deal with it like now. You have to deal with the situation at hand, which is homeboy telling his supposedly best friend that he's in love with her. So right now, all women have to start looking at their man cross-eyed if they have a female best friend. Because it seems as though y'all, the best friend that we think you have is not that. It's like you're more into your best friend than you're into the person you're in a relationship with. So y'all need to check y'all men best friend that is female. I'll probably check your girl best friend that is male. Because there seems to be more in the matter beside the person with these best friend situations. How old is your best friend? And you're in love with her. 10 years, not last week relationship, You're in a relationship. Call on the line. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me see where you're coming with. Morning.
Morning.
What you have for me?
And that song, I put my head on a block for you. Boy, that's a dangerous song to sing during the season, right?
Nobody ain't doing that again. Not 10 of all doing that for nobody again. Put neck and block for who?
Nothing so. Put my neck on a block for you. You must be crazy. But you're on your own with that shit. But let's be very honest with ourselves. Curiosity kills a cat.
Always.
Never, ever ask a question you are not willing to hear the honest answer to.
So,
Is that fair?
homeboy, leave your phone unlocked.
Step number 1, how to ruin your relationship. Go in somebody else's phone. Step number 2, read other people's messages.
Boy, I read.
Step number 3, catch feelings and heart attack after reading said messages. Step number 4, get revenge. Go on their PayPal or credit card and buy stuff.
Listen. When I finished going through that phone, at one point I thought I had stroke, because I sit down in a position and I couldn't move, I get afraid, I thought stroke or something take me. I could not move. Where I was sitting reading those messages, I could not move. At one point, I had to lift my leg up to stand up.
You get hot flashes.
Until you get everything.
But to be very honest, I'm very sorry for her that she had to learn that no bad breeze ever blow. So it happened for a reason. But ignorance is bliss. What you don't know cannot hurt you. The more you drink water and mind your business, the less your pressure will be high, the less you be susceptible to illnesses and this kind. And you also want to get cancer because you will take on this tabanka for how long? Mind your business. Mind, and what is not in your phone is not your business.
Ramos say I get all inclusive. Ramos come off my life.
Simple. Plain and simple. That's not your business. And make it worse, is a boyfriend. It's not even your legal counterpart. It's your boyfriend.
10 whole years.
Take that and relax.
You're rough.
All right. So
thank you.
I'm happy at least my boy say it as it is. He say yeah. Now he type he did because things change, people evolve. But if you learn not to joke up what is not your business, you would have never had this kind of problems. Have people talking about you in John Public right now on a radio station because you couldn't think 2 steps ahead. Anyhow, I really hope she used the Amazon account and the PayPal account and organize herself. Because that means she don't twice if she don't do that.
You gotta fix up yourself. All right, Papa. Thanks so much.
Later.
I must say I get all inclusive. Not pass all inclusive. I tell you, I get stroke, fever, headache, chikungunya, COVID. I get everything. Listen, don't do it. Don't do it. As much as you're tempted to, as much as your 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 senses going off, your spider senses going off, find some other way to get the information you need. It'll be less painful. Trust and believe you. When it's time for you to find out, but you see going on, look for it in a phone. Imagine 10 whole years in a relationship with somebody, 3 children later. So, what was she all along? If 10 years later she's not your type, so you was just a jamming and waiting for the best friend to wink at you twice? Or you stay with somebody for 10 years and they're not your type? Well, you wicked, yes? Morning.
I mean, the first thing,
Hey.
they always say, minding your business eliminate half of the problem. So in the first case, if she manage her business, that will eliminate half of the
Well, they
problem.
manage your business, she manage your business.
Exactly. So all she had to do is mind her business and just eliminate half of the problem. Right?
I get you,
Because
Papa.
what she end up in there, that is I don't know how to put that. I can't find out what to describe that for her now.
No, that hurtful. That hurtful.
You hurtful.
Trust me.
That's why I say I put me in the kind of block already. I get caught out to stick back and kind of thing. So I don't go down that road again. That's why I say when you go in, make a call, let it know. I go down and check John, I go down and check Harry.
Wow.
You understand? Don't leave a stone unturned. You will get it.
All right, Papa.
So all she had to do is just move on because that don't make any sense.
None at all.
Right? Don't stay and get used and abused, right? Have a nice day.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. No, but men must tell women, let's be realistic. A lot of the time, men tell women things they know will give them that opportunity. A lot of the times, they lie just to be with you. A lot of the times. I'm sure if you were to confront him, he'll be singing a different tune. Oh, he didn't mean that. Oh, homegirl was pushing up herself on him and he just tell her that. All kind of old stories you're going to get. Because there's no way you're saying to me, as an adult, you're in a relationship for 10 whole years, 3 children, and the lady's not your type. Like how? That's the best you could come up with? Oh, she not your type. Is not somebody that you meet. Why let us do people children that way? No, I'm not. No, jokes aside, I will be deeply, deeply hurt if I'm dealing with somebody for all these years and they were to tell another person instead of telling me. I have no problem if you decide, somewhere along the line you're no longer attracted to me, if you're falling out of love and you want to move on. Tell me first. Tell me you're no longer feeling me like that. You're no longer, attracted to me. Tell me. Let me deal with my hurt privately. But to go tell the best friend that I am not your type just to get with her, that has to hurt. And you never know, probably doing her very best with 3 children and thinking you're doing something and man telling other people that you ain't doing nothing. My Lord. Jail ain't nice, no? From all out of hurt, it's not a nice place to be. Let us roll to people, children, all you want, boy. What? Morning. Hello?
Hi, Aruna.
Hi, morning. You're live.
Good morning.
Morning.
I was listening and reading the comments, and I'm hearing everybody talking about not going through the phone. My thing is, as a woman, I would say if you're prepared to go through the phone, prepare to deal with
Whatever you
having,
see in the phone.
you understand what is in the phone. But in my opinion, if you feel something going wrong, because you might ask these men and they're not honest enough to say this is it. I'm a firm believer. I ain't wasting my time in no relationship. All 10 years I was not your type. I could have been sitting on there another 5 years. You're using me and dragging me through when somebody else could have been enjoying me. That is, I'm their type. My thing is to women, I mean, I don't search phone. I have, and if I ever get a reason and feel that I need to search a phone, I'm picking it up and search it because I believe it's the only way sometimes that you would get answers to make decisions. So I wouldn't sit down and say, don't search no phone because men are not honest.
Just
men
be prepared to deal with whatever you find in the phone.
Exactly. What we need to do is to prepare. I go on my ball and whatever, but I'm a person. Once I see, don't come in and tell me to say because you have no right. The fact that you could say these things to get just a little piece of something, it means I am not properly valued. Worse than that going to happen. Go through them phone, but be prepared that if you see whatever you see, deal with it. So in this case, I would say to the woman, you saw what you probably did not know. It opened your eyes. Don't take no cry, snap nose, nothing. Bang your belly, drink water for 2 days and lie down and cry according to you to deal with all the sickness that you would have encountered, but get up and be ready to go and move on. We have value. Value yourself.
Sometimes because people are saying it's better to not know. Imagine you're in a relationship for 10 years and you don't and you're there thinking you the cat meow and people make have you like a whole clown out in the streets.
The man telling you what you don't know don't kill you. No, sir. I want to know exactly where I am. Relationship and spending my time. When I'm in a relationship, it's not just for sex. It's energy. We're building empires. We're saving. We're making business.
But then a last week relationship, that's 10 whole years. You invest in a relationship.
You could be
3 children.
Even if you're going to come to me and say to me, Aruna, after, I just tell her that because I wanted to. No, you just make yourself a whole fool there. I hope you get her. If you don't get her, you lose both of us because you can't be going around doing these things. It's time that people learn and understand that we are not just beings. We have to be responsible. And my husband's phone should not have anything in it that should give me any pressure. If I pick up your phone and it's giving me pressure, that means the relationship in making sense is gone time. Bye-bye.
Agreed. All righty. You have a good one. But the mere fact that you're in a relationship 10 years and you're still at girlfriend status, to me, that is a major red flag. Unless the both of you agreed, you know what? Marriage and what is not for you and, you're enjoying shacking up and what have you. But if that isn't the case, 10 years you're holding a girlfriend card with 3 whole children, it's easy for a man to pick up and start a whole new relationship and family because the majority of times, children stay with their mother. So he could be a single agent, but he's taking care of his children. So he could go start and do everything he wants to do, travel, have fun, party, everything. But majority of the time, you are the one who have the children full time. So imagine investing 10 years of your life in a relationship and to hear the man that you were telling a next woman that you're naughty type. Like I said, I did it one time and I will never, ever pick up nobody's phone and look for anything. Never. Ever. That was a one-time deal. Because sometimes you see more than what you're looking for. Sometimes you're thinking it's 2 little messages, and then when you see the whole marish and parish in your life, in your relationship, and you're not even aware, and these are people that you're hanging with and thinking you're all cool, and the conversations they're having with your so-called man, listen, let me find some other way to find out here, Papa. I'll need them people children wages. I ain't helping them to pay their bill. You have to have belly. You have to have belly. You have to have belly to sit down and go through it and be prepared for whatever you find. Next time, you're almost over my dead this time. That is joke. But jokes aside, she asked, what would we do? What would I do? Would you still be with this guy? I would say point blank period no. Because it seems as though this is a dead-end relationship. It's not going anywhere further. That's it. 10 years, 3 children later, now it's time to focus on you and moving forward. Because his interest is definitely not in his home. If you're not his type, and I'm sure if you were to present the facts that, hey, I went through your phone and I saw this and that, you will probably not even get some honesty. You will get some story and excuse as to why. And they have a way of flipping things and making it seem as if it's your fault. Or something you did that made them do whatever they're doing, or something you didn't do. There's a lot of narcissists walking around. And before you know it, you have to defend yourself. So you need to figure out where you stand. I pray that you're employed. I pray that you're in a position to fend for yourself. And you're not solely dependent on him, because that is a problem right there. If you're dependent on him and you don't have a job and you're not able to take care of yourself, that is a problem. So I really, really hope in this situation that you are employed and able to do for yourself. Because there's no way you could give this person another 10 years if they feel that way. You're not his type. And I don't care what you say. You probably say that just to get... I don't care. If you have to stoop so low to get a little front, we have a problem. If you have to stoop so low, if you have to bounce so low to get a little front from somebody, you're not worth being around. That you can't be man enough and say, you know what? I'm attracted to you, and leave your home completely out of it and deal with it on your own merit. But I guess they asked the question, and by her asking, it seems as though there's some interest on her part. So you probably be like, okay, you know what? Let me make this nice so it'll be easier for me to get with my so-called best friend. Any man, listen, start watching them woman and them that is all your man best friend cross-eye, eh? Double check. Double check. Because homeboy just creating some serious doubts right now with his best friend thing. You could have your friend, but you see the best friend part of it, it ain't look as though that is kosher and above board. Because if that is your best friend, what you want to be your best friend for? Well, you're rank, yes. So nothing off limits? According to Rody, if a goat put on a t-shirt, all you jumping behind it too? Huh? If a goat put on a t-shirt and put on some lipstick, you wouldn't say it's off limits? Because it put itself in a position you're gonna take? So you can't say you don't want it? All you have to do is throw a jersey on a goat and put some lipstick on it? Nah, man. No boundaries? Even your friend boundary you want to cross? Real overdoing it, yes? And then woman do good and woman wicked and woman this, that, or the other. If she pick up now and she start to rain on down the road, she's still the bad one, eh?
That is why I don't like no best friend around my woman. Me alone, no best friend.
Here I must say, I say goat lay a frog dress up. So it don't matter. Just throw some lipstick on it. And put on a t-shirt or a dress on it and all you're running behind it. Nah, boy. I'm not sure how old the children are. She did not say. Someone said my man needs a female bestie. He can check me. I have numerous wigs and personalities. Trust me. I can be Jackie today. I can be Sheila tomorrow. I can be Stacy the next day. I can be several personalities. I can throw up on some wig. You can throw on some different clothing, and I can be this person today. Crazy Sheila tomorrow. Nice, subtle Patsy the next day. Let me be your best friend. I have enough personalities to be your best friend. You will not get the same one twice. Someone says, I believe the man used a friend to plan the story to leave the woman. That's to show how women, the same how woman wicked, man say worse. But, you know, that could be as well. This could also be a setup. You don't know. So, because she said recently he left his phone unlocked. Could that be a setup? So sometimes you don't know how to leave a situation, because I've heard someone say that anytime they want to leave a relationship, they leave their phone unlocked and they plan certain things there so they have an easy way to cop out. The person gets upset and they'll say and tell them they're done and they're not gonna challenge it. You're done? Okay, you're done. Easy way out. Someone actually told me they did that. They literally planned evidence in their phone so the person would find it and come after them and call the relationship off or threaten to do it. And they, at the slightest hint of, we done, they're taking it and run with it. They ain't even giving you a chance to say, well, sorry, mistake I make, joke I was making, let me give you a next chance. Nope. I've heard that. So I don't know, because he's been in this relationship for how much, 10 years plus, and he probably feels stuck and he wants to move on to something new, probably not attracted anymore to the young lady, and he wants to move on to somebody else and doesn't know how to tell her without hurting her. But to just leave your phone unlocked, just lying around unlocked, it's kind of suspect. It's kind of suspect. Left this phone unlocked. Of course, you know, if you leave your phone unlocked, Curious Anne will go in the phone. So she did, went through the phone, went through his WhatsApp, and saw conversations between him and his so-called best friend, female best friend, with him professing his love for her. And when she asked him about the girlfriend, he told her that you're not his type. So you want to know if you should still be with him. Well, I ain't forcing nobody to be my type, you know. If you're not your type, or not your type. If that's what you say, then that's what it is. If you're not a type, you can't force him to be a type, so you might as well, you know, see it for what it is. You're not his type, and hit the road, Jack. You can't force people. If that's how he sees you, that's how he sees you. Don't force it, don't stress it. And as my friend Wayne does always say, learn to love yourself.
Secondly, homegirl, you need to start walking. If your bags are not in pocket, you need to start walking. If you need help, call me. I'll come and help you move. Because, homeboy, you break the code, man. Trust me. He break the code. And he not a real man. Because a real man will come out and say what time it is. And the fact that he could take it to that level, man, he make men and things shame today, man. Trust me. And secondly, I ain't going in nobody's phone because I want nobody go in my phone. When I was much younger, I made that mistake, and trust me, I didn't like the experience. So I ain't going in no one phone, and nobody better don't go in my phone. Because what you get, you go take.
Ah, boy. Are we really in serious about relationship? Are we really wasting our time with relationship for these days? Let me just agree, you know what? We're swapping spit, and that's it. No commitment, no, because it's like it's almost like it's a joke now. It's like getting into a relationship is like a joke. Like we aren't serious about, like it's like since it's so easy to get other people, it's almost like a joke. So you're done today, you pick up with somebody tomorrow. So you might as well just be like, you know what? No strings attached. No nothing. You swap spit occasionally, you hang out, and that's it. Because it's like a joke. It's like you invest time and energy into people, and then they turn around and do you the most. And then when you do whatever you have to do, John Public still saying you this, that, and the other, and they rah, that, and da. It's like, nah. It's like, man. And then when people say single life is the best, you are complaining. Because you're not to lose no sleep over nobody in the night time. You put on your head to sleep and you go to sleep. Apparently, there are. But like I said, don't do it. If you're not prepared to deal with what you're going to find, don't do it. Don't do it. But a lot of the times before a woman goes through a phone, Pepsi, it's because she already suspects something is going on. The intuition done kicked in, but she just wants some hard evidence. It's not that she doesn't know. I don't know what it is. It's just like you just get this, because men aren't very good at hiding your indiscretions. You're not very good at acting the part. Y'all switch up and change. That's why they say men cheat more, but women cheat better. Because hardly anything changes on a woman's part. But y'all, it's so easy. There's a lot of things that you didn't used to do, you start doing. So sometimes your spider senses start going off and you'll be like, And it's just some little sneaky way start to show up itself. That if you're paying attention, you would know, but you just probably don't have the evidence. So sometimes going and look in the phone is what you're looking for, evidence, because if you were to confront you, you will get the denials. That's not true. Me know where you get that from. And you like to look for things, you like to look for confusion, and you like bacchanal too much, and they ain't doing anything. So sometimes you just want the confirmation. It's not that you don't know. You already have that feeling in your gut. It's hard to describe, but you just know when something is off without them even telling you directly. And I'm sure every woman can attest to that. You know when something is off with your partner. You may say something, you may not, but you start watching them side eye. They'll answer the phone, and all of a sudden, you could know when a man talking to a woman on a phone as compared to his boys or work or whatever. You have to think you're slick, but there's some things that you say that makes it evident that you're talking to somebody. And you do not want the person to be aware that you are wrong somebody else. Y'all are not as slick as you pretend to be. Sometimes, we just bear and laugh it out, but we know. Y'all don't know how to play the game. A woman now probably would not answer her phone at all, but y'all playing like you're the brightest bulb in the box. Pick up phone, answering phone. And you're there. Yeah, what's up? Oh, okay. Let me call you back later. All right, so what did the person call you to tell you that they have to call you back later for? Why couldn't the conversation continue? Y'all are not slick as you think you are. Your tone, everything changes. And if you're an astute person, you would pick up on those little things. The things that you all are thinking aren't obvious to you, it's obvious to us. We know when you're speaking to a female as compared to when you're speaking to a male or a female colleague or a female that you're involved with. We know. We know. Just look at your body. It's like you're going to, your whole body action, your whole body, everything just changes up. You'll be like completely relaxed. You'll probably be laying on the couch or something and you get that phone call. And y'all just get up and sit up straight, tense. Listen, we know. It's just that sometimes you can't be bothered to deal with, you know what? You just be like, you know what? Whatever. Short answers. Y'all tense up. I'm not sure if y'all even realize that you do that. You'll be in a relaxed state and you get a phone call from some female and then your whole body tense up. And you're looking straight ahead. You don't look left, you don't look right. The person sitting in front of you and you're not even looking at them. I could write a book. I swear, one of these days I'm going to write a book and tell you all things y'all think that we don't know. I'll link you later. Anytime you hear they answer the phone short, hey, what's up? Oh, okay. I'll link you later. Salon, we have to let them know that we know. We need to start making men think that we're stupid and we're blonde and we don't have sense and we ain't know what's going on, because that's when they figure they could get away with anything. But I think it's time that we let them know that we know. So whatever you want to do. But just to let you know that we know. We know. And stop pretending that we don't know and giving them a pass. We know.
A little confession is good for the soul.
Their whole demeanor changes. I want them to get wise. Because they think we're stupid. She does say, remember in my early days, I called him man. He said, nah, wrong number. I said, clearly his woman day. We always know. And sometimes I just laugh. I'm like, listen, look at this fool thinking he's fooling the fool. If men only know how many times we sit and laugh at them, y'all, listen. I mean, like, look at this fool think he's fooling this fool. Like, look at you and like, do the really things that he's fooling you, you know? Like, seriously think. Like, anyways, that's enough that's enough TED Talk for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union. And thank you so much to everyone in the room. Andre, I've learned a lot in my 40 plus years, all right? Let's just put it like that. I tell you, I have to write my book. One of these days, I need to start writing my book. The stories that I have. Ah, boy. Thank God me and Jesus died these days, so I'm good. I'll see you guys tomorrow for another show. I have a lot of, because, you know, we've been backed up. I have a lot of messages in my inbox that I need to go through. Saving you as Auntie Pat. Man. Man and me say like Auntie Pat now. Do I look like an Auntie Pat? But the thing is, he had Auntie Pat 1 and Auntie Pat 2 because he actually has an Auntie Pat for real. The name save as Auntie Pat in a journey. When you call in number, you see Auntie Pat come up on the phone. You know what? Let me go about my business here. Ollie, goodbye.
Ladies' Room comes to you compliments of
Renwick and Thompson Limited.
Agents for